Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces November 23, 2022. Your mood is easy and friendly today. Mercury and Venus can join in your resources sector, stimulating conversations or further thinking about your needs and wants. Discussions about money can be very beneficial. It's a strong time for negotiating and perhaps making a nice purchase. Natural, comforting activities draw you in, and you may feel best if you are working towards a tangible goal. While the moon begins the day in your privacy sector and there's a withdrawn quality to your emotions, you become more talkative and open as the day advances. The moon's move into your sign can enliven and rejuvenate you. Yet another absolutely stunning and magical day awaits you. After all of the chaos from the weeks past, you deserve all the luck you can take. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger of the mind and communication, will unite in an exact conjunction with sweet Venus, our goddess planet of the mind and communication, within your solar first house of identity, your zodiac sign. This guarantees you will have a perfect union of your mind and heart. You will know how you feel and intuitively be able to articulate it to others. Speak up and dazzle people with gifts, compliments, and your words. What do you need to adjust to feel financially self-assured? You should talk about your money matters and values today when Mercury in Sagittarius conjuncts Venus in Sagittarius. Although you like to be somewhat secretive about such matters, you may find that being upfront is more beneficial at this time. You may have something to ask or assert in conversation. After all, the conjunction's brashness could lead to greater professional and financial security while upholding whatever you may hold in high esteem in the workplace. Do not be afraid to speak up. The sun's return to your income sector today is something that will always turn the solar spotlight onto your income situation, matters, and options at this time each year. Yet the sun not only returns to find Venus and Mercury already here but aligned and with a new moon in 2 days, you will be ready to hit the ground running from the start. You are feeling a bit better today. Things are steadier, emotionally speaking. For once, you don't feel like others around you are sapping all your energy. And yet this is also disconcerting because you like the feeling of being needed. You might benefit from turning the focus on yourself. Do for yourself what you do for others so well. Set a small goal, such as preparing a nice dinner or taking a brisk walk, and once you've done it, give yourself a little pat on the back. Bring some finesse to the work environment today. The 3 energy that's happening can give you a great deal of creativity as you approach your daily tasks. This can make the day so much more fun for you and everyone around you. Take the time to laugh, tell a joke or two, or sing a song. Break the monotony in as many ways as you can think of. If you're a boss, all the more reason to do this. You'd be surprised how it raises morale. Bring some fun into the scene today. The sun's departure from Scorpio today might bring your birthday month to a close, but this is always also the point in every year when the journey begins. Fortunately, the moon's return just before the sun leaves will ensure you are emotionally and intuitively engaged in the final hours of your birthday month, but will also stay on for another 2 days to tie up loose ends. The moon will follow the sun into your income sector in 2 days as a new moon, but until then, there is a chance to adjust to having the solar spotlight on your income situation, matters, and options for the first time this year. Right up to the moment the sun leaves Scorpio today, the final hours of your birthday month will be spent at a friendly aspect to Jupiter, in his final hours in retrograde motion in your romantic sector. Even when the sun leaves, the moon's return to Scorpio today will maintain that support as Jupiter moves into his final and most important days in retrograde motion and while the doors are still open to the past. Our eyes in the sky. The moon enters Scorpio today, bringing wit and quick thinking. This energy is like a spinning top of ideas and interests, and the mood is uplifted, perhaps even cheerful. Ride these positive vibes to a better understanding of people's feelings. You can empathize and see things their way more clearly. The afternoon begins with Mercury and Venus connecting, bringing sexual passion and a longing to connect deeply with others. If you believe that you have total loyalty and trust in your partner, this energy can bring you closer. However, if you feel the trust and loyalty are lacking, you're likely to feel isolated, empty, and sorry for yourself. Tension mounts when someone you work with wastes your time with facts that are simply not important. Watch out for information overload. Too much mental garbage is going to make your job harder, not easier. Be careful of what you take in. Don't take yourself too seriously. As long as you keep a light-hearted approach, you will skate through the day quite nicely. If, however, you insist that everything be done perfectly, you will be met with a great deal of frustration and headache. Creative self-expression will play a big part in your work today. Get inspired by children. Their high energy, fearlessness, and pure spunk will inspire you to dredge out these qualities in yourself and put them to good use. You have much to offer. You can look forward to intense and perhaps vivid dreams tonight. Keep your phone or paper and pen nearby so you can record the events that take place in your slumber. Pay attention to any synchronicities that could indicate a premonition. Listen before you speak. Give people plenty of time to spill their thoughts and emotions before you jump in and interrupt. You will learn a great deal when you are patient and pay attention to the insight that comes from another person's thoughts. In the pre-dawn hours, the Libra moon squares off with Pluto in Capricorn, provoking irrational emotions. This is a moment of crisis, whereby a precariously maintained balance is disturbed by troubling events or turbulent memories. It is only through agitation that we can come to an understanding of the workings of our psyche, so this transit engenders healing through recognition. However, that doesn't mean that immediate events will be easy to manage. The moon then enters a void of course that lasts into the early part of the morning. We may wake up feeling nervous and unmoored. Remember to breathe or take time to meditate to start the day off on the best possible note. When others start talking, you are likely to tune out. You would rather just go your own separate way and try to figure out everything on your own. Instead, you should stick around and listen to what people have to say. You might learn something. You are feeling good. Nothing can get you down. Your confidence is high, and you know how to get what you want. You have everyone right where you want them to be. Your ability to sweet-talk others is getting you exactly where you want to go. Mid-morning, the moon enters Scorpio, ending its void of course. We are now in the dark of the moon in the run-up to the November 23rd Sagittarius new moon. This is a time of release, and given the early events of the morning, we may now have to accept some hard truths and choose to actively see our reality for what it is. The dark Scorpio moon helps us to see beneath the surface of our interactions and identify what requires purging. Acceptance is everything. Accepting what is not within our power to change is just as potent as recognizing what is.